The ABCs of SVO simple tips to help you return home safe and sound. Today, you'll learn how to conduct street combat. The worst thing that can come to mind is staying in place, not changing position. The enemy will likely try to flank you. Act independently. Give the enemy an unexpected surprise. Usually the quickest and boldest win. Mobility and speed in a firefight are more important than accuracy. Don't fire like Rambo in long bursts. Use single shots. There's no point in shooting faster than you can hit. In close combat, aim for the groin and knees. These are the most vulnerable parts of the enemy's body. If you're not shooting, you're reloading. If you're not moving, then you might as well be dead. Stay ahead of the game. Give that honor to the enemy. The ABCs of Special Military Operation. Simple tips to help you come home safe and sound. Today you'll learn how to properly assault a building. The main thing here is not to save on grenades. Upon reaching the designated address, throw smoke grenades on the main and diversionary direction. The enemy must get confused by your plans. Enter the room in pairs. Grenade first. Then you roll it across the floor. Otherwise, it might bounce back. Don't try to rip it out with your teeth. The medical officer of your battalion will insert them. Without pulling the pins, roll the second grenade into the room. Survivors of the explosion will fall to the floor, covering their heads with their hands. Take them alive. When moving up the stairs, move along the walls. Otherwise, you'll be seen from the upper floors. Don't press against the railings. And remember, everything around might be booby-trapped. Avoid contact with any objects unless absolutely necessary. A to Z of the Special Military Operation. Simple tips to help you return home safe and sound. Today you will learn how to properly set up a position. Life in motion. The movement to the front should be with digging. Better to be tired than caught off guard. Make the trench deeper and its walls stronger. Reinforce them with logs. Don't postpone. Equip side niches in the trench if you don't want to receive a package from an enemy drone. Do not expect someone else to do everything for you. Take care of yourself and your fellow soldiers. On the approach to the trench, discreetly lay out plastic bottles and pieces of slate. String up wire with tin cans. An uninvited guest should be given a loud reception. Always expect trickery from the enemy. This skill distinguishes a good soldier from a dead one. ABC of the Special Military Operation. Simple tips to help you return home safe and sound. Today you will learn the secrets of handling personal weapons. When firing at a flash, shift your aiming point half a figure to the right. Most likely your opponent is right-handed. Use a closed-type muzzle brake. A can at the end of the barrel reduces visibility. Never take the rifle sling off your neck. Losing your weapon from being lightly wounded guarantees you'll become a sad casualty. Don't squint one eye. Aim with both. Look at the world wider and you will see more. Practice loading a magazine in awkward positions and by feel. Ideal conditions won't exist in combat. Start loading with a few tracer rounds. They glow brightly in flight. An empty magazine won't be a surprise for you. After all, the one who laughs last is the one with ammo left. The ABCs of Special Military Operation. Simple tips that will help you return home safe and sound. Today, you'll learn how to act correctly during a firefight. Train to shoot first. Always be alert. In the shooting range, the target doesn't dodge and doesn't return fire. In combat, you'll have only 1 second to shoot. If you are not Deadpool, do not take cover behind a car. It can be shot through completely. Only the front part, where the engine is located, offers partial protection. Practice shooting from around the corner, not only with the rifle against your right shoulder, but also your left. The enemy knows what is more comfortable for you and will try to flank your cover counterclockwise. Always be ready to change your position. Speed in battle is often more important than accuracy, and the first to die is the one who runs slowly. The ABCs of the Special Military Operation. Simple tips to help you return home safe and sound. Today, you will learn how to properly repel an attack by enemy saboteurs. The vigilance of patrols and combat sentries is crucial for the survival of all soldiers on the front line. The first rule for a sentry: falling asleep on duty could lead to being shot, not by the enemy, but by your own comrades. Assign a standby unit ready to repel a sudden attack. Conduct drills so it can engage in combat within seconds. Ensure all fighters have prepared firing positions, designated reference points, and sufficient ammunition readily accessible. The enemy will choose mealtime or construction work on fortifications for an attack. Always keep this in mind. Mines are dangerous directions. Watch for enemy drone activity. If enemy birds are in the air, it means they are planning something. Do not let their plans come to fruition. And good luck to you, soldier! The ABCs of Special Military Operation. Simple tips that will help you return home safe and sound. Today, you will learn how to hunt enemy leopards and other representatives of the tank-like family. The fastest to reach the firing line will be a pickup truck with an anti-tank system. The bed can hold up to 8 missiles. A pickup is very good in dry weather. As long as the field roads have not become muddy due to rain, move using tracked vehicles. The main thing for the Tank Hunters group is to take an anti-tank complex, grenade launchers, or an active flamethrower for the hunt. In hunting the Leopard, a combat vehicle will assist. It restricts the enemy's actions from the front and allows the crew of our tank to discreetly approach the target from the flank or rear. If the adversaries hide their tank in the rear, use an attack drone with a shaped charge that penetrates armor to guarantee the tank's destruction. Aim for the ammunition or the engine. If you hit the hydraulic system, the turret will jam. By striking the commander's and gunner's sight, you can blind the tank. Good hunting to you, soldier! The ABCs of the Special Military Operation. Simple tips that will help you return home safe and sound. Today you will learn how to correctly set mines. To properly camouflage a mine, use soil, leaves, and grass. Do not pile up ropes and mine packaging in one place. The enemy will see them and realize that there is a minefield nearby. When setting up tripwires, use fishing hooks. They will catch on the enemy's gear, and you'll have a rich catch. Try to set a continuous minefield. Stick to a clear scheme, and then the enemy definitely won't get through. Don't forget to mark the mines on the map and enter them in the form. Place an anti-personnel mine or a grenade without a pin under the anti-tank mines. Even if the enemy discovers the trap, they won't be able to silently get rid of it. Mine in front of your positions and on the flanks. The enemy will try to attack from there, and they need to be greeted with a loud salute. Be smarter than the enemy. And good luck to you, soldier. The ABCs of the Special Military Operation. Simple tips that will help you return home safe and sound. Today you will learn how to conduct reconnaissance properly, conduct observations, search, eavesdrop, set up ambushes, raids, conduct interviews, and of course interrogations. Go on a combat mission, check your equipment, roll on the ground, jump on the spot. There should be no sounds. Camouflage yourself as much as possible. Every detail matters. When moving in a group,
Keep your barrels in a wedge formation. Each fighter controls their own sector. If you sense danger, don't wait for it to reveal itself. Signal the whole group and immediately move to a lower level.
First, eliminate your target. Then help the neighbor on the right, then on the left. Leave no trace of your presence. And good luck to you, soldier. ABC of the Special Military Operation. Simple tips that will help you return home safe and sound. Today you will learn how to properly navigate terrain. To find out the distance to the target, learn to read the scale readings of optical instruments. The value of one division is 5 thousandths. If an enemy Leopard fits between two adjacent divisions on the scale, then the distance to it is 740 meters. Use a handy tool to determine range. At a distance of 50 centimeters from the eyes, 1 millimeter equals 2 thousandths. Measure the width of your fist and fingers, a rifle shell, and a matchbox, and you will always be able to estimate distance. Learn to determine distance using the front sight. Create a fire card, a basic sketch that makes studying the terrain easier when preparing for battle. Count your steps every time you walk. Convert them into meters, and this skill will soon become automatic. Keep practicing, and good luck, soldier! The ABCs of Special Military Operation. Simple tips to help you return home safe and sound. Today you will learn how to properly camouflage positions. To deceive the enemy, it's not enough to just hide your equipment, dang it, even the trenches. Dig false positions to attract attention. Simulate work in a field kitchen. Cooking on it should create some smoke. Set up dummy models of combat vehicles. Make it look like they are well camouflaged. Craft decoy targets from available materials. Use thermal imitators and corner reflectors so that the decoy looks real in infrared and radio frequency ranges. Camouflage ammunition depots. Do not store all the shells in one place. Build overhead covers for trenches and carefully conceal firing positions. Blend in with the terrain. Use all available means. And good luck to you, soldier! The ABC of the Special Military Operation. Simple tips to help you return home safe and sound. Today you will learn how to properly set up an observation post. Take up the observation post exclusively at night. Do not position yourself on hilltops, near standalone trees or buildings. Choose depressions in the ground for observation. It is advisable to have a mound, hill, or bushes behind you so you do not stand out against the sky. Use a scout's telescope. Have with you a map, compass, watch, and radio with a headset, tablet, ruler, and pencil. Examine the observation areas in detail. Assign clearly visible landmarks. Stay vigilant and good luck, soldier! Alphabet of Special Military Operation. Simple tips that will help you return home safe and sound. Today you will learn how to shoot with a machine gun correctly. Always have a few loose rounds with you. Load them when changing the machine gun belt, and you won't have to exert much effort to push out the first round. With your left hand, grab the inside of the stock. Brace your elbows. If the enemy attacks in a line or is hiding in the bushes, fire in a scattered pattern across the front, starting from the right. With recoil, the weapon naturally tends to move to the left. When firing at columns and trenches, shift the fire in depth. Combine both methods of dispersion when firing at areas as well as in conditions of poor visibility in fog or smoke. Learn to quickly change your position and open fire. Be the most agile, and you can determine the outcome of any battle in your favor. Good luck, soldier! The ABCs of Special Military Operations. Simple tips to help you return home safe and sound. Today, you'll learn how to properly equip yourself for a combat mission. Take only the essentials with you. In the first line of equipment, place magazines with cartridges, a radio with a headset, grenades. Will you bayonet?
Сука, что делает этот тип?
And a first aid kit for self-help. Additionally, secure a couple of tourniquets to your body. On the synoptic belt, another first aid kit, cartridges, grenades, and smoke bombs. And practice shooting with a red dot sight. Mount it on the standard or an additional rail, and you'll start hitting the target without a miss. Good luck to you, soldier!